Hey everyone, Anchor of Bazzul here, and today we're going to the Anchor of Bazzul because we bypassed this a long time ago. Bad me. Bad me. Alright, here we are. The Anchor of Bazzul. This is the, I guess you call it the follow-up to the Obelisk of Axul. And if I remember correctly, the interior of this zone matches the raid zone in Lava Storm, Munzok's Material Bastion. Excuse me. Yeah. This is Munzok's Material Bastion. This is what it looks like. And I don't really remember a whole lot about it. I do remember there's the triangulation boss, the final boss. You have to triangulate void portals in order to damage him. And then there's the one that you have to do the body swap with. See, look, we got void brutes, and they are invisible. Yay! He's a void devourer, and since the void is nothing, he devours nothing. Hence, the term devourer is kind of a misnomer there. Here, you can devour my skillet. Oh, look at that. Speaking of desperate, new mail today. They sent out a letter letting us know about a new item that has an attached gift. And I'm reading a little thing. I'm like, okay, it adds some stuff. You can claim it once per account, and they're heirloom, but they can be claimed on any server. Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, okay, makes you run faster. So I got some guild status potions that make you contribute more status than normal for an hour. Blah blah blah. Nice. Okay, what's the gift? Oh, the gift? Haha! It redirects you to the purchase page. What a great gift, Sony! You are so fucking desperate, it's pathetic. I have a feeling they're the ones that are sending me all the spam messages saying, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, send me money. No. Screw you, Sony. I'm not going to send you money. Now, for Mercury, you get sent to jail, but I can't remember what you have to do to get out of jail. Someone has to click these, I think. It's been years since I've been in here. Hey, he's a channeler. He was a channeler before it was cool to be a channeler. As I recall, we have to destroy all these to spawn him, or to activate him, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. I have been getting stronger and stronger every day. See, he's going to absorb the power. Wait, I can't understand him. I don't speak the Shadow Man language. I don't like the way this guy's looking at me. Groshocks, beware. It seems that I remembered correctly. But you know what they say? Even a broken clock is right twice. But we got to Norath that up a little bit, because do they even have clocks in Norath? I don't know. Well, yeah, of course they do. There's one right there. Even a paladin can tank gray mobs. Yeah, that's right, paladins. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. I think paladins should band together and come have a little talk with me, because it's not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep dropping sick burns on paladins until the day I die. You hostile now, bro? Let's do this. I honestly don't remember anything special about this guy, but I seem to recall he will imprison people behind those gates, and the people out here have to open them up. Like, boom. There. Pew pew, and then the door opens up. Pew pew pew, and the door opens up. These guys, shoot them with your little rebel ion cannons here. Pew 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 pew, door opens up. Yeah. Okay, next up, we've got the I'm not sure what to call this hallway. There's little jail cells on either side, and what you have to do is swap bodies with the prisoners, because if you're not in one of those bodies when you hit the boss, it does like a revenge damage thing that's like greatly reflected. Unless, of course, you can one-shot him. That's that guy right there. And prisoner Inozi. Yeah, here he is. Inflicts 114 to 139.7% of max health and magic damage on caster. And that is if you are not if you're not possessed. So hitting him will probably kill you. But if you possess these guys, then you can hit them with those. However, the downside is they don't have your stats. Wait, I have an idea. Hey, Kieran, how you feeling today? Are you feeling it? I don't want to use the device. Let's see if Kieran can keep me alive through this. Didn't matter. I one-shotted him. This is also where you'll find the chest here. Yeah. You'll get the... I believe you get the key after you kill that guy. This thing right here. If you kill this, you get the key for the chest. You can open the chest up and get your stuff. Ooh. Speaking of stuff. Yay. Yeah, I went down to GameStop the other day for the first time in a while. And just wanted to show my bud there that I told him the other night that I was feeling a little better. Went down, he's just like, whoa. Dude, the last time you were here, you were staggering. I was like, yeah, I'm getting stronger. I'm fighting back. Mainly because it's just not in my nature to let my body be a little bitch. I've never done it before, so why am I doing it now? So screw that. I'll fight it. I mean, yeah, whatever happens, this condition will kill me eventually. I understand that, and I accept that, because everyone dies from something. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is just the whole, like, being all weak and ucky. I don't want to be like my dad was. Because he was completely and utterly depressed towards the end there, because he just couldn't do anything on his own anymore. He couldn't even get out of his chair without my help. Which was getting more and more difficult to give him because, you know, I couldn't brace myself. My legs just weren't up to the task. Ooh. Bazzul. Oh yeah, they've got those little things in there. Wish I could tell you more about them because I really don't remember this room. I do remember it in excuse me, what's it called? Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme. It's a language quest. Munzok's Bastion. You have to fight a guy down here, and oh, what did he do? He did something. Something involving ads in these rooms that you had to destroy. Ooh, got one. I'm doing on oh, I got lots of room. Good. I still haven't gone back and fixed Misty's inventory yet. Gotta do that. Also, Drew, if you're listening to this, you should know by now I do not stay in general chat. I ignore it because I pretty much despise the people in general chat because they're generally stupid and retarded and I don't like them. So why would you be looking for me in there? That's like wanting to see if I'm playing EQ and logging into WoW to ask. Oh, I don't have anything targeted. What the hell? Kieran, she's doing a good job there. Destroy them all. When in doubt, kill everything. Hey, thanks for casting that tree. Okay. Hey, she brought the tree with her. That's nice. Notice the different factions of Shadow Men. These are followers of Anashti Sul. Because remember, she's trapped in here. But unlike the other gods that have been tossed in, see, there's two ways to get into the void. You can be tossed into the void, but not even the gods can truly toss you into the void. When you're tossed into the void, the only way to be truly tossed into the void, or the only way to know that they've been truly tossed into the void, is if no one can remember them, which did not happen to Anashti Sul or other gods. The only one who could do it, as I recall, was Ronthir. Not even Drinal can cast you into the void. When he ascended to almost full godhood, after the whole Zek and Khazak Sul thing, he gained the ability to partially toss your ass into the void. But again, it's an imperfect method that matches that the gods use. It's like, yeah, you get tossed in the void, but you're just exiled there. You're not actually consigned to non-existence. That's the deal there. Huh? What the hell? Oh, hi guys. Didn't even see them. Die, wicked creatures. Yeah, I'm hitting pretty hard for someone who doesn't exist. Oh, it's Gaz the Brutal. Yeah, this guy in Munzok, he's the Munzok variant of this guy is similar to the one from a couple rooms back. Only the Munzok one is far more nasty. He there's this thing you get from the end of the Ward of Elements zone, and you can summon I can't remember what they're called, but you can summon these entities. He's the destroyer of, or the conqueror of such and such, and these entities are from such and such. What you do is you take them over and you can hit him and he won't reflect damage back on you. The damage that gets reflected back on you is in the millions, so it's like if you hit him while you're not possessed, you die. However, if you can, there's a way around it. One is to if you have one of those things that allows you to dodge 100% of incoming attacks, that'll work. But they only work for so long. So if you can kill him in that amount of time, cool. The other one would be if you have Kiico with you, he can one-shot him with his assassinate if it crits and double hits and all that cool stuff. Because he does have quite a few hit points. So boom, and he's dead and you don't have to worry about it. And this guy, does he do anything special? He explodes nicely. He's weak to the Zelda theme, in case you were wondering. Okay, now we're going to go in here, and here's the final boss. Xynos. Okay, this guy, what he will do is there will be, he will summon void portals. And they will be like here, over there, and over there. Now what you want to do is you want your tank to come in here if you're doing this like the real way, not the overpowered way. Have your tank come in here. You gotta have a tank who's good at holding him in one position. Don't let him move. Because if he moves, it's gonna mess up the triangulation. You're gonna have someone who can move the portal so that he's in the middle of all three. If he's not, then he will regenerate. We had someone who's really good at that particular role, so I would tank him and he would handle the portals. He was really good at just like eyeballing it and knowing exactly where to put the portals. Boom, 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 done. And then we kill him. But when he didn't do it, things went wrong, because if someone pulled him off me for even just a split second, the whole thing would get messed up. He's not that difficult, and especially if you can do this. Bye! He also summons ads. Little void sparks, if I remember correctly. Remember those things that we killed in the beginning to spawn the first boss? Yeah, things like that. And then if you're working on the Shadow Odyssey, you got to destroy this thing here. So you go over here and you hit it with the Staff of Fear, and it goes kaboom. And I have like, how long do you have to get back? I think it's like 60 seconds or a minute and a half or something like that. Then you just run, because you can't evac. So if you're doing this Shadow Odyssey quest, then what you should do is kill everything so that you don't have to deal with any of this crap on the way back. Let's see. Is there anything else I can say about this zone? Well, that's a void anchor. Part of the void invasion of Norath. Because they want their stuff. And Nasty Soul wants out. Can't say as I blame her, although I don't know why she's so impatient, because there's no time in the void. So, even though she was cast into the void millennia ago, for her, she just got here. Which is why if you're doing the Shadow Odyssey, when you finally meet the Ethernauts, because they disappeared all those years ago, well, it turns out they've been in the void. And they're like, well, it feels like we just got here, but I guess it's been a long time since we were exiled, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, you did just get here. There's no time. This would be a great place to go if you wanted to master some skills. Just hang out until you master them. The downside is, by the time you get back out, you know, you may have passed, like, for example, you want to become an expert programmer in C++. So you go here and you spend thousands of years and you're like the master C++ programmer. You come back to Earth and only to find out we're now in the age of Star Trek, and it's like we don't even use what's C++. You know, we're using super quantum death computers. Yay, quantum death computers. Kieran, make like a tree and leave. Ha. That's what you get for summoning that stupid tree. So anyways, this is the Obelisk, or not the Obelisk, this is the Anchor of Bazzul. What's the last one? The Palace of Ferzhul. That's down by Skull Rock, or Broken Skull Rock, or whatever it's called. Here we go. Okay, I'll show you the location real fast. As you know, it's by the Firm Root. It's not too far away. Let me show you on the map real quick. Wood Dutch Broken Skulls. We are here. This is Tupta. The Firm Root's right there. And this is up. Here's where you zone into the UJL. And here's the Obelisk of Axul. And down here is where you're going to find the Palace of Ferzhul. It's right down there. Also known as the Palace of the Ancient One if you go into the raid version where you fight Nasty Soul. The real fight with a Nasty Soul. Because if you go into the Shadow Odyssey questline version, when you don't actually fight a Nasty Soul, the Ethernauts handle that part of it for you, and she gets snapped back into the void. But when you do the raid version, when you defeat her, you actually snap her connection to the void, which enables her to rebound right back out into reality. And then she's back. She's back for the whole server. Yay! And everyone can worship her, and it's awesome. How do I get out of here? Let's just evac. Boosh. Behold the moors of Akesha. Upper dropship landing. So where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing. So who knows where we'll be next time? We'll be somewhere probably. Although I should warn you because this week's been kind of rough. Like I said, I woke up and I was coughing up blood, and not a lot of blood, but still coughing up any blood is not good. And as well, been having some stomach aches the last couple of days. And you might be thinking, well, that's not good. Well, not necessarily. It could be that I'm healing up enough where I'm like kind of moving backwards progression-wise as to where I was, because I used to have really, really bad stomach aches. Really bad stomach aches. Like, felt like I got stabbed type pain, you know. I'm not quite there yet, but it's getting closer. So maybe I am slowly reversing the damage, which is, I've mentioned before, it's one of those things where I might kind of like not entirely sure that's something I want to do, because on the one hand it's like, cool, reversing the damage, yay, it's good, but then on the other hand, I've already made this journey once, I don't want to do it again. And so if I reverse it to a point where then it starts to progress again, it means I'm just going to have to walk down this same path. It's like walking down the same landmine strewn path. No thank you. Not pleasant. But I'm doing what I can. As Austin can tell you, I was staggering. I was staggering. I couldn't walk from one side of GameStop to the other. And now I'm like, yeah, I can walk. I don't have to get a shopping cart at Walmart anymore to brace myself. I only get a shopping cart because I can't carry this stuff. And if like for example, yesterday I went there and I just got a couple of 2 liters of Pepsi. I was like, I don't need a shopping cart for that. I can carry them barely. I'm not kidding. I can barely carry a 2 liter because of the way my arm is so numb. It's not that it's too heavy for me. It's that I can't feel it. So when it becomes unbalanced, I don't realize it's becoming unbalanced, and then it tips right out of my arm. Then I'm trying to catch it with a hand that I can't feel. That doesn't work too well. It's a pain in the ass. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out all. Remember, Drew, I'm not in general chat. Don't look for me in general chat. You're never going to find me there, except on those rare cases where like someone says something so stupid that I see it out of the corner of my eye and I just like, nerd rage. Oh my god, you're so stupid. Oh, and then I start smashing my face against the keyboard. But, or if I'm making fun of Chin there, I always make fun of her. Pomegranates. It's an inside joke. There was this time when I was picking up those pomegranates that you can get out in the common lands, and I kept mailing all of my excess pomegranates to her. And she's like, stop it! I've got too much crap in my house already. So now I always threaten to give her more pomegranates. Whenever I go to the store and I see they got a sale on pomegranates, I'm like, hey Chi, they got a sale on pomegranates. Want me to send you some? And then she's like, I hate you. And sometimes I'll look down and I'll see a little red dot on my chest, and I'll be like, yeah, she found me. She doesn't live all that far from me. She's a couple hours south from where I am. Then again, she doesn't know what I look like. I don't know what she looks like. So, ha! I'm the man of mystery. No, that's Burak, because I don't remember what his face looks like. I should just take the damn mask off, but I don't want to. Because when I made him and I put that stupid mask on, the cat mask, I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave this mask on until I don't even remember what this guy looks like anymore. And that's what I did. No one remembers what he looks like, although No, I do kind of remember what he looks like because he's a Karen. That's why I put the cat mask on. Cat person wearing a cat mask. And I was like, So if he's a Karen, that means he's going to look kind of like a Kilrathi. A tiger version of a Kilrathi. Kilrathi are like lion people. From Wing Commander. And he's named after a Kilrathi. Generally, I don't like to name characters, my characters, after other characters because I just find that to be kind of unimaginative and stupid. It's like, come up with your own name, damn it. It's not that hard. If you need inspiration, just have like a can of Pepsi there and just look on the ingredients list and play some anagrams with the chemicals. It works. I've done that a few times. Yeah. So enough of this nonsense. Catch you later. Peace out.